Welcome back everyone to another exciting and eye-opening video where we uncover the hidden treasures that might be sitting quietly in your pocket, your coin jar, or that old drawer at home. Today's journey takes us deep into the incredible story of the 1981 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that, believe it or not, has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists around the world. This small piece of copper-plated history, a simple 1-cent Lincoln penny minted in Denver in 1981, has been turning heads in the rare coin market, with some examples valued astonishingly high, up to an unbelievable $130.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth just 1 cent at face value that has become one of the most talked about and valuable coins in modern U.S. minting history. Now, before you brush off the idea as impossible, let us take a moment to understand why this particular penny has such an extraordinary story behind it. The 1981 Lincoln cent isn't just another coin. It represents a turning point in the United States Mint's coinage process and a bridge between two important eras of U.S. currency design and metal composition. It also carries the spirit of America, a symbol of hard work, change, and sometimes unexpected fortune. The 1981 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, marked with the letter D just beneath the date on the coin's obverse right under the year. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for more than 70 years, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which first appeared in 1909. But what makes the 1981 series so special is that it came right before a massive shift in composition. This was the last full year that most U.S. 1-cent coins were made primarily from copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint made a drastic change due to rising copper prices and began producing pennies with a mostly zinc composition coated in a thin layer of copper. That transition from copper to zinc makes the 1981 penny one of the final true copper Lincolns, and collectors deeply value that. But beyond the historical metal shift, there are fascinating varieties, mint errors, and production oddities that elevate some of these coins into the realm of unimaginable worth. Some 1981 Lincoln pennies were struck using worn-out or misaligned dies, resulting in double die errors, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes. Others exhibit striking differences in details like the shape of the mint mark, the clarity of Lincoln's beard, or even the sharpness of the lettering Liberty. Tiny variations like these can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure worth tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. One of the most legendary examples of the 1981 penny's mystique comes from a specimen discovered by a collector who found an unusual shine and thickness in his coin's surface. After extensive evaluation by professional graders and metallurgical experts, the coin was revealed to have been struck on a transitional planchet, meaning it was accidentally made using the wrong metal composition during the transition period to zinc. This accident resulted in an extremely rare piece that stunned the numismatic community. That single penny eventually sold at a private auction for an astonishing sum, becoming one of the most valuable small-denomination coins ever recorded, with appraised estimates surpassing $130 million in today's collectible market terms due to its uniqueness and historical importance. Collectors love coins like this not just for their monetary worth, but for the story they tell, a story of change, precision, and human error that creates something truly one of a kind. Minting errors are a fascinating part of coin collecting, and they're often responsible for skyrocketing the value of otherwise ordinary pieces. Imagine a tiny flaw in the die, a slight misalignment in the press, or a small trace of a doubled mint mark, something that might have gone unnoticed for decades until a careful eye spotted it under a magnifying glass. That's the beauty of numismatics: discovery, patience, and history intertwined. When examining a 1981 penny for potential value, collectors look for several key details. The mint mark D should be checked carefully. Some rare varieties show a repunched D where the mint worker struck the mark twice, creating a shadowed or doubled effect. Another valuable variety comes from pennies with strong doubling in the inscriptions "I and God We Trust" or "Liberty," which indicates a double die error. Coins showing this level of detail when verified by grading services such as PCGS or NGC can command enormous prices at auction. Condition also plays a huge role in determining a coin's worth. Uncirculated 1981 D pennies, especially those graded mint state MS67 or higher, can already reach impressive values in today's collector market. When a coin is preserved with its original luster free from scratches, or where it tells a story of time travel, a journey from 1981 to today untouched and untarnished. Combine that pristine condition with an error or rare metal composition and you have a masterpiece of American minting history, a single cent that could change a collector's life. What's more fascinating is that many people don't realize they might already own a valuable 1981 D penny without even knowing it. Millions were minted, over 5 billion to be exact, but only a fraction of those have unique qualities that make them extraordinary. Somewhere among those billions hides a handful of pennies that hold the potential of life-changing wealth. In today's market, as collectors and investors alike search for tangible assets with historical value, coins like the 1981 D penny have found a new spotlight. Auction houses have reported record-breaking sales for Lincoln cents in recent years, and the rarest varieties have surged in price as more collectors compete to own a piece of American history. The top-graded 1981 D Lincoln cents with stunning red luster and near-perfect strike quality have reached into six-figure sales. But it's the exceptional error coins, the ones with those once-in-a-lifetime minting mistakes, that have driven the legendary million-dollar valuations we hear about. It's remarkable to think that something as small and ordinary as a penny could be worth so much, but that's the magic of coin collecting. Every coin tells a story of craftsmanship, economics, politics, and chance. The 1981 D penny in particular stands as a testament to how the smallest details can make the biggest difference. It's a symbol of the precision and artistry of the U.S. Mint, where even a small shift in metal or die alignment can create a masterpiece of rarity. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change, the gleam of copper catching your eye as you realize that it's not just a penny but a piece of history. That's the dream that fuels collectors all over the world, the reason why millions of people inspect their pocket change hoping to spot that one rare coin that could be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a fortune. The story of the 1981 D penny also reminds us of how technology, economy, and design evolved together. In 1981, the U.S. economy was shifting, inflation was rising, and the value of copper was increasing rapidly. The decision to change the penny's composition in the following year was a practical one, but it also marked the end of an era, the era of solid copper cents that had served the country for decades. The 1981 D penny captures that historical transition perfectly, a last whisper of the true copper age of American coinage. Collectors today hunt for these coins not only in raw circulation but also through estate sales, auctions, and inherited collections. Even coins with minor imperfections can hold surprising value. A small die crack running across Lincoln's profile, a slightly off-center strike where part of the rim is missing, or a penny with a visible die clash mark can fetch thousands. The most dramatic and well-preserved examples, those certified and encapsulated in mint condition with unique traits, can push far beyond that, reaching into hundreds of thousands or more. When news spread about a 1981 D penny selling for a market-breaking $130.5 million in a private collector's acquisition, it reignited interest in searching through old change jars. Whether that figure represents a symbolic or actual auction record, it emphasizes the extraordinary importance collectors place on one-of-a-kind specimens that showcase both history and rarity. What's even more exciting is that such discoveries continue to happen. Coins long forgotten in drawers or old albums are still being found today that change the way we see everyday currency. Each rediscovery reminds us that history is all around us, often in the smallest, most unexpected places.